All right. Hey guys, William Saunders here. And guess what today is? All right, so that's correct, guys. We're doing a weekly update. So let's go ahead and take a look at our date here. As you guys can see, this is going to be the first week of the new month. So this is going to include, I want to state, in actuality, let's do two different parts. So I know I did a update for last month, but I want to complete the whole new factor there that includes this date there, just to give you guys a realistic update and we can see if anything else changed from that perspective. And then I would incorporate, basically from this week, which is part 2 days of the last month, and that whole type of deal. So we just got to kind of deal with it, guys. All right. Now, outside from that, just looking at it, I do believe, and I have to double check, I do believe server one has a different risk factor, so it's actually doing a little bit more gains than server two. But for now, we're reporting server two for the simple fact of the pips that it's been getting, okay? Now, if we was to come down to here and just take a look really quick, we can state that there has been 2 losing days, okay, out of pretty much 21. So really great history here out of 32 days of everything that's been going on. All right, so let's go into our actual statements to take a look at closed positions. All right, now that we're under our closed statements, guys, so let's go ahead and do a date filter, okay? So let me take a look. Let's just do last 30 days. So we want to go from the first and update it until the 30th, okay? And let's just run it there and filter it, okay? So for actually a full month, guys, if you guys can actually see here, so from the first all the way until the 30th, the full month of April, guys, okay, we actually did 2,205 pips for the full month of April. So as I stated before during the updated video, we ended up taking trades and having them closed out and everything from that factor. We have right around 130 entries that we're actually dealing with and going back from that perspective. So if we can see coming all the way back here of the 30 of everything that was going on. Now, you guys take a look at what's lost. Down 1 pip here, 8 pips there, down 1 pip there. This one actually a break even, 1 plus pip, but they count it as a loss. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is counted as a loss, even though it's 1 plus pip. This is counted as a loss, even though it's 0.4 pips. And that's due to the simple fact that we have to pay for swap, commissions, and everything, so they count it as a loss, okay? So the way that the system works is that we essentially looking for a break even or using regapping money management factors so that we can essentially either have gains or take a minimum loss, at the bare minimum, okay? So this one I would say is technically, down 9 pips. That's still relatively good. And even this at 1.8 there, that's pretty much a break even. It's just counted as a win instead of a loss, break even. So we're not really trying to go for 1 pip there. We're basically trying to close trades out at break even points so that we can reduce losses in general. Okay. So for the month of April, once again, guys, we did over 2,205 pips, which is outstanding for that month. All right. Now I want to go ahead and filter in once more for this week alone. And then I'm going to end up filtering in the actual month from the first until the end of the day when it's time for the monthly reporting of those trades. Okay. All right, so we're pulled back into the filter here. So once again, let's take a look back at the last 7 days and let's double check this. So 27th until the 3rd there. So that's going out to the 27th until the 3rd. So that's correct currently this week. So that is indeed valid. So once again, we're going to count these dates in regards to this week's because it's crossing over with the new month. but understand that towards the end, I'm also going to go from the 1st until the 31st with this month and not include that. Okay, so from the 27th until the 3rd there, so we're talking about Saturday to Friday there, which is still up in a group, even if I was to go until the 4th, just to make it a even date. Of course, the market's closed, so there's nothing going on. And then we filter. Okay, so as we can see, starting out from the 27th all the way down until the 3rd, which we actually have here, there's only been about 22 transactions. We've had, okay, one loss during this phase of actually -8 pips for week 5 here, and this loss at right around -1 pip. So again, remember that's a break even. This plus 1.2 is pretty much a break even. That 1.8 is pretty much a break even. It's just that they're making money. Okay, so for week 5, guys, first week of the month, we're bridging 652.50 pips. All right, this is outstanding, guys. Okay, now let me show you guys also a very good factor here of someone that actually came in and made nearly $400 in one day, okay, during their free trial period. And I would also state that they later on told me that they manually closed trades, and if they didn't, then they would have actually made right around $1,000. Okay, all right, guys, so here's some screenshots that I want to show you guys, and you guys can take a look at my Instagram link. I post some of the most insightful things on my Instagram under our hedge fund slingshot AI. Okay, so someone came in and got 33% after about 48 hours. Okay, here's the individual that came in and actually manually closed out these trades, okay, and took almost $400. All right, and he later messaged me and told me that he would end up making $1,000 if he didn't interfere with the automation. All right, here's another beta user. He's basically letting you guys know that don't worry, no rush, be patient, and everything is going to be great. So let me tell you guys, okay, here's someone that basically essentially making gains from a free trial. You guys have to pay nothing up front. You guys don't even have to use a live account. You guys can use the practice accounts and everything like that. But rest assured, everything that I'm showing you guys here, these are live accounts, okay? Because they've already been in and seen the other results, or they've used our older version back in 2017, all right? And here's someone else that woke up to a $10 profit. So just imagine if you can wake up to a $10 profit, you can wake up to a $100 profit, you can wake up to a $1,000 profit, you can wake up to a $10,000 profit. The only thing you guys got to do is have the appropriate bounces using the appropriate risk management, and it's automated. All right, guys, so I hope that's enough to let you guys know that this is serious. I'm very proud of the new innovations with our hedge fund slingshot AI, because it's a huge difference from our old version that we ran, which was still very successful back in 2017. Okay, and I wish you guys much success, and of course, happy trading.